So, today we're going to dive into a pretty amazing story of digital transformation, one that's touched millions of lives. And we'll explore what it all means for your digital future, especially now in the age of AI. Let's jump right in. I want to kick things off with a question, and this one's for you. We hear about AI everywhere, right? But it's really worth stopping for a second to ask ourselves, are my own skills actually keeping up with all this incredible change? To even start answering that, we first have to get a handle on the digital challenge we're all facing. Technology isn't just a tool anymore. It's pretty much the world we live and work in. I mean, think about it. Here in the 21st century, almost all the important actionable information is created, stored, and shared digitally. From your work reports to medical records to learning something new, the default is digital. And then, layered right on top of all that, you've got the AI revolution. Artificial intelligence is fast becoming this fundamental piece of our lives. Personally, professionally, socially, it's reshaping just about everything we do. So, how in the world do you navigate all this? Well, for over 2 decades in Maharashtra, one program has been on a mission to answer that exact question, the MS CIT course. And just look at the longevity here. It was launched way back in 2001 by MKCL, but MSCIT hasn't just stood still. No way. It has constantly been evolving with technology, and today it's actually integrating AI tools right into its curriculum. That journey from basic IT skills to being ready for AI, that's really the secret to its success. And the impact? Wow, it's staggering. We're talking about more than 1.65 crore learners. This isn't just some course, it's a massive, massive movement in digital literacy. But numbers only tell you part of the story. The real proof of the impact is in the actual lives that have been changed. So, let's take a look at some of those personal transformations. Let's start with Krutika, a housewife from Pune. Her words, they really get to the heart of what digital literacy is all about. It's that feeling of independence, of pride in being able to manage your own life. Her journey is just the perfect example. She went from simply wanting to learn to becoming the digital go-to person for her family, helping her kids with their school projects, handling all the essential household bills online. That is a huge shift from dependency to empowerment. Okay, next up is Pooja Raj, a student, and her story is one I think so many young people can connect with. She knew how to use a computer for fun, for entertainment, but she discovered its incredible power as a tool for her own success. So, what did that transformation look like? Well, Pooja went from being just a passive user to an active creator. She's now using digital tools for academic research, for writing reports, and for confidently delivering presentations. These are the exact skills that are going to define her future career. And then we have Veena Vibhute, a senior citizen. Her story started with what she calls a warning alarm, a moment of crisis during a medical emergency, where she suddenly realized she was being left behind. The result for her was true empowerment. She went from thinking computers just weren't for her to being able to confidently use essential tools like email and WhatsApp right when it mattered most. She closed that digital gap, all on her own terms. These stories are so powerful, and they're all possible because the curriculum itself is constantly looking ahead. So let's dig into how MSCIT is preparing its learners to be truly future-ready. The whole course is built on this really smart mix of things. You get hands-on practice, you learn from certified pros, and you have these great, clear learning materials. But here's the key part. It now includes practical exposure to AI tools. This isn't just theory. It's about actually using the technology that's shaping our world right now. So when we say future-ready, what does that actually mean? It's not just a buzzword. It's about having the skills to use these advanced digital tools to be more productive, to be more employable, and really to become a lifelong learner in a world that just never, ever stops changing. And this brings us to a much bigger idea. MSCIT's mission isn't just about giving out individual certificates. It's about building a fully digitally literate society from the ground up. And a huge part of that mission is accessibility. The program has this very specific, targeted focus on making sure digital skills are available to everyone, everywhere, with a goal of reaching over 600,000 rural students. This is a direct shot at bridging that digital divide. So in the end, the goal is so much bigger than just teaching someone how to use a program. It's about creating the confidence for people to participate fully in our modern world, to become true digital citizens. And that brings us right back to you. The stories of Krutika, Pooja, and Veena show us it's never too early or too late to adapt. Technology is absolutely guaranteed to keep evolving. So the only real question left is, how will you?